to West Africa, where South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has today kicked off his official state visit in Accra. Ramaphosa is in the West African state at the invitation of the President of the Republic of Ghana, President Nana Akufo Addo. President Ramaphosa is undertaking a state visit in Ghana from the 4th to the 5th of December, and this marks the third leg of his tour, of his four-nation visit, to West Africa. We find Newzroom Afrika senior reporter Tumaole Mohlaoli live in Accra for us. So, Tumaole, talk us through the introductory session of the Ghana-South Africa Binational Commission. What to expect?
Well, what we can expect is certainly talks between the high-level delegation that is accompanying President Cyril Ramaphosa here in Ghana, that will include ministers that would deal with trade and industry, social development, as well as peace and security in the security cluster, just to name a few. But he's also accompanied by a high-level business delegation, including South African captains of industry. And these bilaterals will be looking to forge relations between both nations, but also to sign memoranda of understanding. Now, this has been the hallmark of this tour throughout West Africa. We've seen the same kind of formula, if you will, being repeated in Nigeria as well as in the Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire. And what this seeks to do is seeks to open up a new trade corridor, if you will, between West African states and as well as South Africa. President Cyril Ramaphosa saying that this is the way to go, and this is, of course, the way to open up to over, hundreds of millions of dollars. We're looking at about maybe 500 million US dollars at initial estimates. But now here, what has happened is that in Ghana, President Ramaphosa arrived last night, and certainly the red carpet being rolled out for President Ramaphosa and his delegation of cabinet ministers, including, of course, Transport Minister, for instance, Fikile Mbalula. And part of the reasons that the Transport Minister would be here would be to try and see how the countries can benefit from each other in terms of getting South African businesses that are dealing with the transport sector to come and find a market here in Ghana, but also to also advise Ghana on how to improve its transport infrastructure. But I must say, having spent the time here in Accra, certainly the country is first world in terms of what we've seen here, Accra being the capital of Ghana, and of course it is also one of the most popular tourist destinations. We haven't had a tour as yet of the business district and the attractions that we can see here in Ghana as the state visit still rolls out. But President Ramaphosa is going to as part of his tour, also go to the mausoleum of the founding father of Ghana, that would be Kwame Nkrumah. This was expected to happen tomorrow, and what will happen there is that he will lay a ceremonial wreath there to pay his respects. So President Ramaphosa certainly getting the red carpet with his delegation here, and being welcomed everywhere you go across Ghana. You can see posters announcing his arrival, and certainly now we are told that the President, as well as his counterpart from here, Ghana, are going to fly across the country so that he can get a view of Ghana's potential in terms of trade and industry. I can tell you that South African companies already have a representation here in Ghana, that it includes manufacturing, that it includes banking, as well as other services. So they're looking to strengthen those relations and show President Ramaphosa the potential of this West African state. And Ghana is obviously also one of the big producers of gum, for instance, and a timber exporter, but also its biggest export would be the tourism side of things. The coastline is very beautiful, and certainly they will be looking to see how they can facilitate investment in that regard, but also looking to improve on its agriculture sector. Ghana is also one of the biggest producers of the nuts as well as other agricultural produce, and they want to make relations with South African farmers or the South African agriculture sector to see how those can be fostered. So we'll be looking towards the formal announcement between the both heads of state once the agreements have been reached, the bilateral agreements between the ministries, to see how much they will cost, what will then it'll entail in terms of the time frames. We know that, of course, in Nigeria as well as in Senegal, the presidents had signed the bilateral agreements with their ministries, some of them having a time frame of about 2 years. Within those 2 years, of course, they have to be then upscaled and made formal and ratified to make sure that they are binding. But the will is certainly there, and the goodwill here in Accra, Ghana, is something that has really, really been good.
Tumaole Mohlaoli, thank you very much. Looking very much forward to what will come out in terms of the African Continental Free Trade Area Act. That is the home of AFTA, Ghana. That's where we'll leave it. Thank you very much coming to us from Accra. So some